Greetings, YouTube. LMS Tactical here. Man, are we living in some strange times. I want to talk a little bit about the so-called deal that Obama's team made with the Iranians. If you're not familiar with the deal, Google it and just compare all of the things that Iran, the concessions they made, compare that with the concessions we gave them, and I'll spoil the surprise for you right now. We got absolutely nothing and they get everything. Now, why is anybody truly surprised? I mean, let's face it, man. If you don't know by now that Obama's a closet Muslim, then you're just not playing with the full deck. I'm sorry to have to bear the bad news to you. So, you know, it wouldn't be so bad if he wasn't a Muslim that tries to hide it. That's what makes him dangerous. It's not being a Muslim, it's trying to pretend like you're not. Now, once again, he shits all over Israel, who has been an ally of ours since they've established, the country. So here Iran has in their constitution the destruction of Israel. They don't take that out. Death to the United States. Nothing about that. Countless military people, countless American warfighters were killed in Iraq by Iran in proxy through Iranian shape-charged IED devices and through Iranian snipers and soldiers that they had embedded on the ground there with Iraq. I mean, with the terrorists. So basically, we have to give them, in order to inspect their nuclear facilities, we have to give them like 3 weeks notice. Man, you could hide a fucking country in 3 weeks. And let's face it, Iran has a track record. Listen, just a couple days before this deal was settled, just last week, the Iranians were burning American flags and shouting "Death to America." They've got 4 or 5 American prisoners in their prisons for no reason, just for political shit. We didn't even try to negotiate their release. No, Obama doesn't give a fuck about that. Unfortunately, I believe Israel has a mission, man. They're going to have to do a preemptive strike on the nuclear sites. They're going to have to arrange for in-flight refueling with, I don't know, Turkey, somebody. They're going to have to do it because we don't have the fucking leadership to do it. Obama's not going to fucking strike his own fellow Muslim brothers. Oh, he's already killed him. Well, these are his fucking Sunni motherfucking, his family, brothers. He's not going to strike Iran. He wants Iran to be a nuclear power, and that's what's going to happen. So later on, whether I'm alive or not, when your kids are alive and they're dealing with mushroom clouds all over the world, including here, you can thank Obama for the shit that was signed yesterday. He's already vowed to veto anything Congress tried to override, which, given the Congress of today, who even thinks that would happen? Anything Obama fucking wants, he gets. Some asshole on Twitter today. What the fuck was his username? Angry man. Stupid man. I can't remember. But, everything's racial with him. He's one of those typical, you don't like Obama, it's because you're a racist. Fucking weak. Weak ass, pathetic people. But, yeah, so I think unfortunately Israel's going to have to see if they have the capability with munitions that can penetrate some of the mountains that these reactor sites or these centrifuges are fucking housed in. And they're just going to have to do a fucking another Entebbe raid, where they just show up in the middle of the night and just fucking wreak havoc on Iran's nuclear program. Now, there are people that will say, oh God, then the whole world will turn against Israel. The whole world has always been against Israel. Let's face it, even the fucking half the people that say they like Israel secretly don't. Nobody really can explain why. It's, it was in the Bible, man. I mean, The Jews are the chosen people, and they're going to be hated. It's just like if you live next door to some guy in a shack and you have a giant fucking house with a driveway full of nice cars, he's going to smile and wave at you, but he's going to hate your guts, behind your back. That's why the Muslims hate the Jews, because the Jews went into this shithole catbox desert that the Muslims had control of for thousands of years, and they turned it into a fucking utopia where they're fucking have desalination plants along the coast. They're irrigating their beautiful farms and all their am I saying Israel's perfect? Fuck no. They killed Americans on the USS Liberty, and I have a very hard time justifying that. I don't think it can be justified. For all you Israelis listening, fuck you for killing my fellow Americans on the USS Liberty. Now, I know that wasn't your generation, but still, On the other hand, I've been to Israel, and I've seen the fucking beautiful people. A little bit rude, but, it's hard not to be rude when the world hates you. Beautiful fucking country, beautiful people. I've been to Egypt. I've met some very nice Egyptians. But given the choice of where I'd want to grow up, I can tell you right now, it would be Israel over Egypt. I've been to Ethiopia, same thing there. This move is I know it offends the Brits, but it's really another Neville Chambers kind of a move. Although Neville Chambers didn't have the information when he, made his fucking speech about how great a deal he just struck with the Germans. He didn't have the information that we have on Iran. I mean, Iranians are telling you daily how much they hate America by burning flags, and how much they want to kill Jews and destroy the state of Israel. It's like the Israeli ambassador said last night, the ICBMs that Iran wants are not for Israel. Israel is a very short missile flight away. They've already got missiles that can reach Israel. The ICBMs are for us in the West. Fucking Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia and fucking Israel are almost allies this week. Now, that's weird. It's like the guy said, it only happens once every 100 years. But shit's wrong, man, when you see a fucking Muslim country that's pretty much aligned with Israel. Because anybody with the brain in their head, anybody that's not fucking poisoned by the fanatical fucking anti-everything shit that goes on with these fanatical Muslims, anyone that can think clearly, including Muslims, knows that Iran is already out of control. Allowing them to possess fucking intercontinental nuclear missiles it's fucking dumbfounding. It really is. It's hard to even fucking get the words to say, about it. I can't even fucking talk, man. Unbelievable. This dipshit on Twitter said to me, because he sees that I was the LAPD, and he asked me if I was working under Gates, and he said something about, hope you remember the Nuremberg trials or whatever. What a fucking... There are really people this stupid out there, man, and these fuckers vote. That's what's scary. How many did you enjoy touching black dicks when you searched black guys? How many black dicks did you fucking grab? This is the mentality of the left. This is the mentality that we're dealing with. On the one hand, I almost wish this country would melt down because we could cleanse ourselves of fucking dipshits like him. Guys like him would be gone in 5 minutes. 5 minutes after the fucking shit broke out in the streets of every city in this country, 90% of fucking dipshits like him would be gone. They'd just be vaporized. I don't know, man. You often wonder, are they really that stupid, or are they just ignorant? Anyways, but and I know you're watching, dude, because I know you love my fucking videos. You're like a sheep. You have to pretend like you don't like them. So welcome to my channel, cockbiter. Yeah, fucking this nuclear site, man. What do you guys think about that? Leave me some comments and tell me, man. I mean, is it like not as big a deal as I'm making it, or is this really the first tangible shot fired in World War III? Let me know. LMS Tactical, I'm out.